Oh no, my heart can't fake it. I lied you. Girl, you're always on my mind. Integrate you, I upgrade you. You shine like constellation. I adore you, appreciate you. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you used to say you wanna trust yourself, find ways to run away. Oh, every time you wear that dress, you with my head, those bright lights shining on you standing there. I just wanna give you all of my attention. You're my obsession. Those bright lights, love the way they make you shine. Told them that you needed space. Said you need some time to think. You're looking for a peace of mind. Tired of crying all the time. You left me standing in the dark, playing games with your heart. You don't deserve you now. I'll catch you when you're falling down.
MP,
What's going
great
on,
to
man?
finally meet you.
Pleasure's all mine, man. Hey, I read the article about you in the pen down. You're one data-obsessed cat, man.
Well, you can never have too much data. I'm glad you came. Look, this Shep thing, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. We're going to need to put in some work to make sure it doesn't have a negative impact on the start of your career.
Okay, yeah, so just like work hard, play well, make people forget Shep ever existed.
Yes and no. Let's say we put you in the starting lineup tomorrow and you stumble a little bit. Normally, no big deal. But 68% of our fans wanted Shep, and of that 68%, 95% have a highly unfavorable opinion of you.
Okay, so that's basically corporate speak for they hate my guts.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which means it becomes a story. Papers in this town are out for blood. I'm sure you saw the top take segment.
Oh, I did.
Okay, look, there's no reason to think that you're not going to take off right out of the gate. But any hiccup in your play, and we've got a distraction on our hands. It's bad for your growth, bad for team chemistry, and it makes Phil Boyer look bad. He stuck his neck out for you on draft night.
Okay, so what's the solution?
Glad you asked. We focus on the fan base, and we develop a strategy to win their affection.
Okay, it sounds like my playing time is based on what? If I can make the fans like me or not?
I know, it's ridiculous, but everything's connected.
Okay.
If we don't deal with this in a holistic manner, it could affect the bottom line. When the bottom line's affected, governors aren't happy. When the governors aren't happy, nobody's happy.
I just want to be a pillar in the community. So if we can make that happen as part of that, I'm in. I don't want to do a bunch of PR fluff, though.
Same page, 100%.
Okay.
And I've already talked to your team about all of this. Impressive group of people, by the way. And they're going to take the lead on it. But my door is always open.
Freddie, I really appreciate your transparency, man.
I'm just doing my job. Just doing my job. Believe me, it's an honor to work with someone as talented as you, MP. I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can accomplish together.
You're here nice and early. Love to see it.
Just doing my job, Coach.
Humble and hardworking. Both qualities we like to see in a draft pick. But you already knew that. Let me show you the locker room.
Let's do it.
So obviously you've seen one of these before. Nothing too unusual. Your locker's over there.
The one with my name on it, right?
Quick study. We put the starter's name on the whiteboard over here before every game. Coach likes to keep things regular, but obviously injuries happen. People perform or they don't, so it'll change from time to time.
All right, well, hopefully it changes sooner rather than later.
You keep doing the right things, you'll be there sooner than you think.
Hey, that's the plan.
All right, hey, come on. Let me show you my office. Come on in.
Cool.
Now, I know you're anxious to find out how you're going to fit into the rotation.
Coach, man, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hyped, man. You got no idea.
Like I said, we wanted to see how you performed under pressure, so we put a lot of weight in your performance in the Summer League Championship.
Yeah, you were very clear about that.
Good. Now, look, right now, based on what we saw in Summer League, we're going to start you off at the end of the bench. That'll allow you to build up your game slowly and steadily outside of the spotlight. But if you put in the work and show progress, your role will change.
I see.
I know this isn't what you wanted. But believe me, we don't see you as some fringe NBA player. You put in the work, show improvement in the minutes you do get, we'll ramp up your responsibilities.
I mean, me being the competitor that I am, I mean, it hurts, Coach. I can't even lie to you. You know, I never expected myself being some end-of-the-bench dude. But I promise you this, I will not let it affect my approach. I got you, Coach.
I get it, 100%. Honestly, I'd be concerned if you didn't feel that way. You want to make it here, you got to have a hunger to be the best.
I mean, if you're not competing to be the best here, what are we doing?
Exactly.
What are we doing?
Exactly. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to get dressed, you know where your locker is, and once you're ready to head to the court, it's the tunnel across from the locker room. Any questions?
Nah, Coach, yeah, I'm ready. Let's get it.
See you out there.
Yeah.
So if I play against somebody and they're using KD or LeBron and I use myself and I win, oh, wow, oh, yeah.
Everybody's going to hear about it?
For sure. The whole city's going to, yeah. I'm real competitive.
Welcome to Ephemeral. Come on in.
Okay, I'm excited.
What would you like to get tattooed today?
I would love to get a logo from our show.
Let's meet the visiting team, Chicago Bulls. At shooting guard, Kobe White. And now, stand up and make some noise for your Miami Heat. At forward, 6'8", number 42, Kevin Love. Number 7, Kyle Lowry. Number 4, Victor Oladipo. Number 13, Bam Adebayo. Number 22, Jimmy Butler. The head coach of the Miami Heat is Eric Spoelstra. Your Miami Heat.
Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, and we've got just enough time.
Thank you, BA. Well, tonight the debut for the 18th overall pick in the draft, MP. The pick was contested, to say the least, as the boos rained down on the rookie. But MP is bound to win the fans over, and that quest starts for him right now. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you. Well, the fans were a bit brutal when MP was selected, Grant.
You know, BA, fans sometimes can get pretty emotional on draft night, but they took it to a whole nother level when MP was selected.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. They've got DeMar DeRozan, Kobe White out there with ball. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Vucevic in at center, locking down the middle. And for the Heat, they've got Bam Adebayo, Kevin Love out there with Butler. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's Lowry in at the point. Well, buckle up. It's opening night.
Guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play
If a
on
player
both
is
ends of
fouled
the
on a
floor?
made basket as he goes to the free throw line, my call would sound like this.
Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Drummond passes to Ball. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Lonzo is doing a better job at this stage of taking his game just a lot more serious than when he came into the league.
Yurtsevens checked in for Miami. Martin comes in for Love. And the Bulls also making a change. Green's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. MP outside. From deep. Drummond grabs the miss. The Bulls on offense. A big stretch here going. 10-2. The kick out to Ball. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Levine. It's blocked. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Miami, no good that time either.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Here's MP. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
1:07 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Levine. Back to Ball. Pass to Levine. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Levine's got 7.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
The Bulls have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Down low. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
MP shot is off. Chicago has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Green. Now Levine. Covered by MP. Over MP. Levine can't hit.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first.
Here come the Heat dancers, everybody. Let's get wild.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got... And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo. MP is checked in for Miami. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
The duo inside, Butler and Adebayo. Kyle Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's MP in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Vucevic, the pass to Levine. White against MP. There's the three. He can't get it to go. The Heat go the other way with it. Adebayo passes to MP. 4-3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 9th assist of the game now.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Here's White. Uneasy, too, on the layup. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
From deep, MP. Oh, another miss by MP. Ball with it. Picked up by Lowry. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. And here's MP from outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
That's tipped. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And the Heat with some changes. Martin, he's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Hero in for Lowry. Drummond's checked in for Chicago. Williams comes in for Ball. Williams on the wing. 58 seconds left in the third. Can't get it to fall. And for the Heat, they're shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. Hero finds MP. Here's the three. Again, MP missing. The Bulls have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Pass to White. The three ball. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly lead to mind. The front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality.
Strus, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And the Bulls also making a change. Green is checked in. And he's good on the second. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Outside Levine. Drummond up top. Here's White. And that one is hammered home.
Well, this is when the game slows down for a big man like Andre Drummond. He can make those kind of plays.
Fires for three. And he can't get that one. Green, the pass to White. To the paint. Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
A slam dunk contest champion, Zach Levine can throw it down with style.
Here's MP. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Nikola Vucevic, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bulls. Piling up the numbers that quarter. Already, he's got a double-double. Back to the game after this break. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Let's get this next bucket. We got to put together a string right now. It's all right here in the head. It's right here in the head. Stay connected.
Urging his team to go on a run here, Coach Spoelstra.
They have.
Speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
On the court for the Bulls, Lonzo Ball is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. Back to Ball. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Drummond. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew,
Hey, everyone.
Tough loss tonight, MP. I'm sure that's not how you wanted to start your NBA career.
Nope, John. It's definitely not.
What gives you confidence that your next game will end on a more positive note?
Being a part of this organization, basically. I've got incredible teammates and a top-notch coaching staff. So even if I do struggle, which, obviously I hope I won't, but even if I do, I know these guys are going to go out there and do everything that they can do to help us get this win.
So you trust the people around you?
Oh, 100%. I mean, these guys are pros in every sense of the word, so I have no reason to think that they won't come out on top of the next game. That's the mentality you have to succeed in this league, and we definitely got it.
That makes all the sense to me. Hey, good luck in your next one, MP.
Appreciate it, man.
There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal about the fan base's so-called negative reaction to you on draft day. But I did see quite a few people in the stands supporting you. Mm-hmm. Could you speak a little bit about that?
Community. Community is everything to me, so it's very important for me to have the fans on my side. With that being said, it's only up to me to give them a reason to cheer, to smile, to have something to look forward to, and with the season only just starting, I'm not surprised if they're not fully on board yet.
Okay, but is it fair to you to have to prove yourself like that? Is there any part of you that wishes you were perhaps given the benefit of the doubt?
I mean, is it fair? I don't know. John, life ain't fair. My parents used to always tell me that when I felt bad for myself.
Wise words.
Truly. But as far as, getting the benefit of the doubt goes, I'm more comfortable being in a position where I got to prove myself. Always have, always will. That's just a natural part of sports. First you got to prove yourself to your teammates that you can be trusted to deliver. Then, if you do that and get results, the fans will follow. So I'm not really worried about it.
Cool as a cucumber. I'm sure the fans will love that quote, MP.
Yeah, man.
Hey, thanks for your time.
Anytime, brother. Seems like we're done here, huh? All right. See you guys later.
Okay, I will let him know.
What up, Rick? You good?
Hey, yeah, just got off the phone with Othello Akpem's assistant, and the big boss man wants to see you.
What about? I mean, he's not one of those super hands-on GMs, is he?
Nah, I mean, that's not really his reputation.
So...
Honestly, I don't know what this is about, man. I mean, I tried to press his assistant for some more info, but all he told me was that Coach Graves will be there, too.
Okay. Something about this feels off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
You got any advice?
Go in there with an open mind, see what they want to talk about, and come back here and we'll talk about it.
All right. Bet.
So what you say to MP? Come on in, take a seat.
What's up, MP?
Coach Graves, Mr. Akpem.
What'd I tell you about that? Othello, please.
All right, man, my bad. You got it.
So, about Shep.
Oh, boy, you too.
Now just listen. We knew the PR hit we'd take for picking you over him. But that's all just outside noise. Inside these walls, all we care about is ball.
All right, well, I'm willing to put in the work. On and off the court. So whatever it takes. I actually spoke to Freddie Novak.
You talked to Freddie?
Did I do something wrong by talking to Freddie?
Freddie's a nice guy. I like him. But all this stuff about controlling your own narrative, you're a ball player, not a politician.
We put together a very specific game plan for you. You hit these goals, you're in the starting lineup. Simple as that.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my shot with the Stars.
That's flat out wrong. This Shep stuff has nothing, I repeat, nothing to do with your playing time. I want you to focus on your craft, not this PR stuff. Am I clear?
Crystal clear.
Good. I don't need to keep you. But if you ever want to talk, or if Freddie gives you a hard time, whatever, my door is always open.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Akpem.
Othello. Don't mention it. Thank me by putting in the work.
All right. See you, Coach.
See ya. Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah, I'll link up with you later, man. All right, have a great one.
Yo, you want me to come back?
No, you good.
You sure?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk with you about your meeting with Othello.
To be honest with you, man, I'm a little confused.
Yeah, I thought you might say that.
Yeah. So you know something?
Man, I'm all over it.
So what's your take on it then, man? And one ear, I got Freddie tell me one thing, and the other I have Othello basically forbidding me to talking to Freddie.
Oh, he forbid you?
Well, not exactly, but he's not happy that I'm talking to him. I mean, the thing is, winning over the fans, I'm all for. It is my thing. It's a great idea. It's well-researched. But Rick, man, if it's me stepping on people's toes, I'm not for it. Look, I don't want to make the coaching staff angry.
That's not going to happen, all right?
So what's the plan, man?
Well, first of all, relax. All right, everything's fine, man. It's just a little palace intrigue. That's all.
Palace intrigue? All right, sure.
Look, your president of basketball ops, Phil Boyer, he's feeling the heat right now. He underestimated the PR hit that he would take by drafting you while Shep is still on the board. And optics, for better or worse, are very important for a man in his position.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a career to consider, so I get it.
Okay, so if you take this whole thing seriously, it'll do a great deal of getting you ahead.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm down for whatever. Just say the word.
All right, that's good. That's good. But meanwhile, you still got Othello Akpem thinking that Freddie's some existential threat.
A threat?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, what is he, like, angling for his job? Dude is in marketing, man.
I don't know. Stranger things have happened, man.
Wow. I don't know. Dude seemed pretty straightforward to me.
I mean, that was my read, too, but, I mean, that don't mean Othello's not worried. Look, the way he sees it, Phil's legacy is tied to you, which means that Freddie's got his ear because you come with a lot of media baggage.
Okay, again, that part makes sense.
Okay, plus you got the whole data-driven angle. And you got to remember, Othello's old school, like a real scouts and chalkboards type. Thinks that anybody with a computer's trying to push him out the league.
Right.
All right, so all I'm saying is you gotta walk a real fine line here, man. I mean, goes without saying, you have to perform.
Yo, the funny thing is, that does not seem to be the focus right now at all.
Like, I mean, you want the money, right?
Hey.
Then this all comes with it.
Hey, I ain't complaining. I just think it's funny, man.
Look, all this means is that we got to be delicate, all right? So instead of launching this, full-on PR blitz, probably on the lines of what Freddie would want, let's dip our toes in this whole plan to win over the fans.
I think I know what you're saying. You want slow play.
Slow play it, exactly.
All right.
It's not like we won't do nothing. We'll just ease into it. Keep Othello and Freddie happy, which keeps Phil happy.
Okay.
Which makes us one big, happy, slightly dysfunctional family.
Okay. It's all making sense now. So when we start, man?
Well, Mila and Ashley are running point on this, so I'm sure they'll hit you up when they got something to say.
Yo, let them know whenever, wherever, it don't matter. I'm there. I'm your guy. Let's get it.
Okay, I get it. Look, in the meantime, you just focus on ball, all right? Hit the goals that Othello and Coach G gave you, win some games maybe, and we're going to be golden.
Win some games?
I'm just saying.
Hey, that ain't no issue.
Yeah, I ain't think it was going to be.
All right, then.
All right, get out there, man.
Hey, man. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man. Yo, we got this. Don't worry. Shot! Yeah, good hit.
You could do better than that. Keep it going.
Three of them, baby.
Just like that.
You guys the ones who's gonna be losing today. Woo-hoo! I got you quiet real quick.
Let's get going. We lost one game, not the end of the world. We just need to get back to work and clean up a few things. Let's get back at it. We have got to find a way to create more scoring opportunities in transition. Let's get on the baseline and work on filling the lanes better and getting the ball to the middle of the floor.
Get your mind right.
Nice work, fellas. Try to stay a while and get some additional reps in.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. See, you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. Get your mind right.
Did you say 2 to 3 years? Yeah. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not.
It's up to 3 years.
What?
Yeah.
I thought they said 6 to 8 weeks.
No.
My mom's gonna kill me. Chris Manning would never do this for the show, by the way.
Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Awesome, let's go.
Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talent.
Substitution for the Heat. Yurtseven's checked in for Otto Meyer. Max Strus comes in for Kevin Love. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Mr. Incredible in for Kyle Lowry. The Celtics also changing it up. Muscala, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Gallinari comes in for Al Horford. And Derek White subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. On the court for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Muscala is out there with Gallinari, and it's White in at the point guard position. Goes back up. Offensive rebound. Out to Gallinari. And the pass to White. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Hero.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
And there's the foul. It goes on Mr. Incredible. That is his first foul of the game. Caleb Martin's checked in for Butler. Boston also with the sub. Williams is checked in. White against Hero. It's good. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
And they'll keep possession. Basket counts.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Pass to Brown. And Brown throws it down.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. From 11 feet away. Tries again. And the bank shot is good. Yurtseven's got his second bucket of the game to go. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Pass to Haynes. Shoots the three. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Boston, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. The first free throw is good.
Substitution
with a whole new group on the floor. And some changes here for the Celtics. Adebayo is the big man with Butler sliding in at the 4. Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Haynes in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Butler. Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It goes on Jason Tatum.
Great use of the pump fake from Jimmy Butler. Really getting the defense to jump in the air.
Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball.
Brogdon against Lowry. Brogdon the pass to Smart. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Heat trail by 12. Here is Mr. Incredible. That shot is off. Like 6 others he's attempted tonight, he has but 1 basket. Smart passes to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Diverse in terms of his offensive talents. Tatum is the type of player who you expect to score at least 20 every night.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Now let's check in with David Aldridge and see how Kevin Love's doing. David?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer from Miami. He told me that the injury appears to be a strained Achilles. This is never the way you want to lead off, but they have no choice. They still have to play the games. Kevin, back to you.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is all.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. And he comes up with the deuce.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
Unloads. And Smart with the basket on the assist from Brogdon. And the Celtics lead by 16. Now the pass to Haynes. .24 seconds left in the first half. Good work defensively by Smart. Oladipo against Tatum. He feeds it to Horford. 2 points. That one goes. 10 points for Horford.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Butler passes to Haynes. Over Smart. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. His production has been flowing. As he's and after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play up. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
And you know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and
What up, Ash? Press?
No. I gotta show you something. Just watch this.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like a phone to me. Y'all got that MP29? That Nokia joint?
No. I think it stands for mostly pathetic.
No. Major poser. Missed the point.
Musty pillow.
Oh! Yo, why is that so funny, though?
I think it's because she's an agent, and usually they're not funny. They're just suits. But this agent, she's very funny.
Oh, yeah.
They're supposed to be friends with everybody. You know what I mean? That's kind of their deal.
That
right?
is my deal. I'm either your friend or your worst enemy, and nothing in between.
You still salty Ricky Bennett didn't join your agency, Barbara?
Oh, come on now. I was just trying to help a brother out. It's not my fault that he doesn't understand the rules of the game.
Oh, Shep, I got a serious question for you. Why can't you be more of a leader like MP? Why are you gonna be so gosh darn selfish all the time?
Man, anyone looking up to that bum now? Good luck leading a team when you buried on the bench.
That's good. But you know who I really feel sorry for? Like, honestly? His girl. All these NBA players. She stuck with that clown? I mean, realistically, man, he probably got a whole closet full of cardigans and pleated khakis, right?
She'll figure it out. Speaking of, yo, Mila, your boy's single. Hit me up if you ever want to see what it's like to be with a real man.
Oh, wow. I am not touching that one.
Yo, this episode is gonna do numbers, bro.
Was there ever any doubt?
Hey, Shep, any final words you want to say to MP? Before the camera dies, because we're making this fire content right now.
Yeah, for sure. I just want to say, your game's trash, your agent's trash, your girl's trash, and you're trash. Did I forget anything?
Girl, agent, I think you got that covered, buddy.
And the next time I see you, I'm going to tell you that to your face. Other than that, just wishing you many blessings, brother.
You know what? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
Because he's Shep? Does he need a reason?
Yeah, no, he does not. Clown.
Look, this means nothing. It's just some loudmouth being a loudmouth. But you do have that Top Takes Daily interview tomorrow, and they're absolutely going to want to ask about this, given how inflammatory it was. Like I said, it's no big deal. It is no big deal, but we are going to obviously need to strategize your response, okay? So meet me at the business hub after you finished up here, and we'll go over whatever it is we need to go over. Yeah?
Okay, yeah. I appreciate you, Ash. Always keep me in the loop, no matter how painful it is. Thank you.
It's literally what you pay me to do. But yeah. See you in a bit.
I've been pulling all these strings, now my hands tied. Know they love to kick you when you down, so I stay.
Ash, not one chair?
I don't do chairs.
So what about your guests? We all just gonna stand, stare at you?
Guests? No. Did you come in here to drag me from my office decor, or do you want to prep for Top Takes Daily?
Let's prep.
Great. All right. So obviously what Shep said was beyond the pale, but you've already been memed to death on social media, so it's not like it's going anywhere.
You know what, Ash, the more and more I
soon.
think about Shep right now, the angrier I'm getting. So I'd rather not talk about this.
Okay, be that as it may, you will have to talk about it, and
Mila?
you can't
You spoke about Mila on
lose your
TV?
cool on national television.
I don't care about TV. That is not cool.
I'm sorry. Do you think that this is a prestige TV show? They're going to ask you about it. You're going to talk about it, and you're going to get your emotions in check. Do you understand?
That was not acceptable.
Sure. Tell that to him when you see him in person.
Oh, I will.
But when you talk about it on TV, because believe me, you will have to talk about it on TV, you need to keep an even keel. You can say that the comment was unacceptable. You can even call him trash if you want.
But
I
isn't
don't
that
care.
basically losing my cool again?
Not if it's true. Okay? The main thing is you need to keep your cool so that it doesn't look like you're about to attack Kendrick Perkins for bringing it up on television. That's going to make you look weak.
Okay. I can get with that.
You could play the disappointed parent card, right? Oh, I expected more from my fellow man. The NBA is a brotherhood. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever.
High road or low road, right?
No, they're both the high road. Both the high road, just different flavors. But the key is you got to be authentic, all right? You need to be you. You just need to be the calmest, most mature version of yourself possible.
Yeah, that's kind of like when I was in college. It kind of reminds me of that time when...
No, I don't have time to go on a trip down memory lane. Do you have anything else to say about Top Takes Daily?
No. I have no more questions.
Excellent. I'll see you at the studio. I'm going to meet you there. I need to lay some ground rules with the showrunner. And I also want to be there in case anything crops up last minute. Does that sound good?
Sounds like a plan. Again, thank you for your advice. Thank you for... Get some chairs in here next time.
Engage your core. Sit on the yoga ball. Wouldn't hurt.
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Trying to ride your coattails.
And here he is.
MP, my name is Jocelyn Davies, executive producer for Top Takes Daily. So nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
As I was telling Jocelyn earlier, we are open to any discussion involving one Shep Owens, but we do expect those questions to be respectful. And if you wish to move on quickly from any given question, we expect that desire to be honored.
And as I was just explaining to Miss St. Germain, this is a reputable program on a billion-dollar network. We take procedures and standards very seriously and will, of course, treat MP
No
with
snacks in the dressing room.
Oh, my gosh. I will take care of it.
Second day this week.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's done.
Chips,
billion-dollar
cookies,
network.
crackers, popcorn.
Got
I'm
it.
not
Got
asking
it.
for
Thank
much.
you so much. 60 seconds.
Thank you.
Very reputable.
That's Stan right there.
We'll, of course, treat MP with the utmost respect and professionalism at all times.
Will you guys have snacks?
Oh, yeah, we got snacks.
Hey, I'm good. Let's do it.
Jocelyn, I mean it. Okay? This is not the day for Kendrick to try to go viral over anything. Are we clear?
Ash, loosen up a little bit. I can handle Perkins. That's no problem.
See? MP's a big boy. He can take care of himself.
Oh, of that I'm sure. But I can take care of myself. Okay, let's not forget that.
Okay. You ready to head a set now?
Yeah.
Let's head over. Everyone, I'd like to introduce MP.
Hey, how's it going? Sam Woods. Big fan. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, man.
Of course, you know JJ.
My guy. Good to see you.
And Kendrick.
Hey, what's going on, superstar? Oh, awkward. All right, you're going to sit right here adjacent to me. Thanks.
All right. Places, everyone.
All right, everybody. We're going live. Thanks for coming on the show. Here we go.
Anytime.
Just follow my video. 4, 3. And welcome back to Top Takes Daily. And for our next segment, we are joined live in studio by the guy everybody is talking about, our very special guest, MP. Welcome to the program.
My man, thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Now, I know this might be a sensitive subject, but I just want to get right into it. We all saw what happened on draft night.
Yeah.
But We haven't heard your side of the story, so I'm wondering, how does it feel to be on the receiving end of a mixed reaction like that on what should be the most enjoyable night of your life?
That just comes with the territory, you know? Like, we make a lot of money, and it's all because of those passionate fans out there. Night in and night out, coming into the games and showing their support. It's because of them. You know what I'm saying? And yes, the fans are free to express their feelings however way they want, but it don't matter to me.
I mean, are we serious right now? Listen, MP, with all due respect, do you expect us to believe that? If my own so-called fans were booing me, that wouldn't sit right with me at all.
Yo, Kendrick, my man, it doesn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know in the long run, people will come around and, see what I'm all about. And that's just giving everything that I got to this game. Not only to the team, but to this city, man. It's my job. Proving my worth to these fans is my job. So I know right now they may be booing, but soon enough they're going to be cheering for me.
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft board.
That's right.
But a lot of people think he has the higher upside due to his athleticism and the fact that he has loads of untapped potential as a relative newcomer to this game, whereas you've been trying to work on your skill set for the last decade plus. How would you respond to people who think you've got the higher floor but the lower ceiling?
I mean, look, Shep would be a great track and field player. I mean, all you got to do is run fast, jump high, and you get a medal. You feel me what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, but if you want to be the best hoop in the world, you got to shoot, you got to defend, you got to think at a high level, and Shep does not do that.
Oh, shots fired.
It's the truth.
Perk, I've been in MP's corner the whole time.
Somewhat.
You don't think... Come on now.
Come on, man.
You don't think Shep can learn those things?
JJ, man, honestly, I really don't. I really don't, man. I've been working on my craft for years, for decades at that. And my results speak for themselves in both wins and losses. I mean, what has Shep done so far? Other than filming his little reality TV show and going around shopping for chains, he ain't done nothing.
It's a good show.
Come on, man.
It's more entertaining than his game.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But, I'm a student of the game. I've watched plenty of tape on this guy, and he just doesn't think on a high level, and he doesn't make game-winning plays. Simply put, not like I do at least. You can dunk from the free throw line, you can win the dunk trophy, whatever, but those guys winning that dunk trophy aren't the same guys winning a Larry O'Brien at the end of the season. And that's just facts.
MP, we keep it real on here. I got to ask you, man to man, how do you respond to Shep Owens calling you out on his reality show?
Oh, wow.
This dude took shots at you. He took shots at your family. He even took shots at your girl. What do you say to something like that?
Yo, honestly, that's just who he is. He's a trash human being who has no class. That's all I'm going to say.
We got real beef. Let's make some hamburgers. Tell him how you really feel, young blood.
Am I wrong? Doing what he did, he should be embarrassed, but he's not because he has no self-awareness to know when he's gone too far. Like, that was too far.
Yeah.
I mean, like, fam, you could debate who won the world words, but you're not going to debate this big fat L that I'm about to give him for the whole world to see. And I'm going to make sure next time I see him, he going to know. He going to know what's up.
MP.
What?
You may not be an explosive leaper, but those some explosive words. I respect the confidence, if nothing else.
Sure, whatever.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately, we are out of time. MP, thank you for joining us.
Wait, so that's it?
It's been a real pleasure. Yeah, and then we got to wrap things up, but you have been a tremendous sport, and we really appreciate you answering the tough questions. We wish you all the best, you and your family and your girl. Coming up next, we talk early season contenders and pretenders, but first, this commercial break.
Yeah,
happened since Vegas, apparently, last 2 to 3 years. All of your friends, family play the game. What's it going to be like for them to see your exact representation in NBA 2K24?
I already know they're going to start making fun of me or something.
Really?
But,
Clowning you?
That's just how my family goes. You know, they're going to try to play me with the team I'm on and then beat me with me, which is kind of funny. So just being able to just now have that little connection is just amazing.
Some teams find it easier to hit the ground running when the season starts. Others, not so much. Doris, how come it takes so long for some squad? Making a switch here. And Anunoby's checked in. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Toronto.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Caleb Martin out there with Butler. Then it's Kyle Lowry. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Houdini in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism. I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Siakam outside. 19-footer. It's hauled in by the Heat. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
Trent outside. And again, no good by Toronto. The shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Trent outside. Back to Van Vliet. Over Lowry. Oh, no good! Unable to end this run. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Ryan, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Van Vliet misses.
Started out strong for three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Sinks the tray.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
The Raptors with a lead. And Toronto calls time here. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Shea's checked in for Pirtle. And Toronto has possession. Trent finds Boucher. Inside. A shot to stop the drought. And the layup by Trent. Trent's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
And just a great job of getting there first.
So it's the Toronto Raptors closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Both teams making some changes here. For 3. And it's Houdini missing. The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. So for Toronto right now, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position, locking down the middle.
One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league, his nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, B.A., he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You have to love the aggressiveness.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Miami has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And here's Butler outside. He drops it from range. And it's now just a 1-point Raptor lead.
But Jimmy Butler is so effective as a basketball player because he can get to his catch-and-shoot game. He doesn't always have to dominate the ball.
Right wing. Pirtle, the pass to Siakam. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Lowry, good.
This guy has spent a lot of his career in the painted area and knows how to finish. Kyle Lowry inside.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
VanVleet against Lowry. 6 to shoot. VanVleet, the pass to Pirtle. Over Butler. The shot by Pirtle, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Drills it from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Toronto trailing. Outside Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. VanVleet against Lowry. Lets a floater go. VanVleet misses.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Here's Houdini, covered by Pirtle. Here's Houdini. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 5 assists tonight.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
VanVleet against Lowry. Van Vliet misses.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Butler against Barnes. And an Obi for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Houdini. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And it's an 8-point Miami lead.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And so it's Miami finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Took them a while to find their rhythm, but they're rolling now and could win this going away. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
He ends up going with a new group. Toronto's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. They've got Duncan Robinson, Gabe Vincent out there with Cody Zeller, and it's Houdini in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Back to Boucher. Well, Doris, courtside seats in basketball are hard to come by. Experiencing that proximity to the action is a rare treat, but with virtual reality now, anyone can.
Listen, BA, I'm all for technology, and I think that's cool. But let's be real. You give me a courtside seat where I can feel the action, where I can see all the minute details of everything that's transpiring in real time, I'll take that.
The Raptors shooting efficiently, 50% so far.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Heat.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And what a huge performance it was for Jimmy Butler.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Here's Houdini. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
That one on Barnes.
Team foul.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Now
and guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group.
Yo, watch it.
Defended by Zeller. Takes a 13-footer. Here's Young. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
At the line for the Raptors, Thaddeus Young. 1.
Free throw is good. Young.
It's easy to me to see why Thaddeus Young's teammates love him. This guy always knows his role and always plays within himself.
Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Barton. And the basket by Houdini.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in.
And I can't lie, I've been pulling all these strings, now my hands tied. Know they love to kick you when you down, so I stay. I ain't got the time, baby girl, I'm trying to take time. They threw dirt all on my name, I came back making landslides. Moving like I never had the chances in my past life. It's that show of heart, there ain't no beating, making. I might turn my chances to a mansion and the Atlas to attention. I need millions in my pension.
MP, what's up, bro?
T-Mac, man, you here to see me?
Yeah, I'm here to see you. Your agent told me you could use some advice.
Well, y'all clowning me or something?
Nah, nothing like that, man. I'm a fan. What you did in college was impressive.
Dang, man, that means a lot, man. Appreciate that.
When I saw what happened to you on draft night, I felt like I could relate.
Wait, how? You weren't booed in your draft night?
Nah, I didn't get booed, but there was plenty of hate. Coming out of high school like I did, a lot of people didn't respect that. I got a label put on me, just like you did, by sticking around for your junior year.
All right, so what'd you do to get past that?
And I needed to talk to someone who went through what I did, so I hit up Kobe.
Hey, wait. First off, I didn't even know y'all were that close.
We used to talk all the time. He was the other big name high school player, and he knew better than anyone what I was going through.
Wait, T-Mac, hold on. I literally grew up watching y'all ball together, so to hear you say that is mind-blowing, bruh. Could you tell me what kind of advice he gave you?
And we talked about all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
But the most important thing I got from him was his work ethic. Yep. That's what separates people at this level. It's not talent. It's not how many years you went to school. It's work.
And that's the only way to prove it, man. Work.
Yes, sir. You got to produce.
100%.
You will. You got the right character for it. I can see it.
Man, that mean a lot coming from you, man. For real.
You got that spark about you. Keep working, MP.
Yes, sir.
You'll get where you want to go.
Yes, sir.
And I wasn't kidding. I really did get a tattoo that says 2K TV.
No, wait, this is real?
This is real.
That's crazy. When did you get this?
At Summer League.
I love it.
So where are you going to get yours?
We'll have to figure that out for next season.
2K TV.
Yeah, right there. Maybe I'll put my win-loss percentage right across my face.
Well,
won't be a long tattoo.
And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Yeah, especially the younger.
With a whole new group out there. Then for the Raptors, Young's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Trent subbed in for OG Anunoby. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Barnes out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Young in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Haynes. Toronto grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line, pretty much automatic.
Shoots from 12. And that one's good. Houdini.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
Trent outside. And again, Toronto no up. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in a tie. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
The Raptors, 32. Here come the Heat dancers, everybody. Let's get live.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Yurtseven, Cody Zeller out there with Max Strus. Then it's Vincent, and it's Haynes in at the 2 spot. Sinks the three-pointer. Houdini's got the lead up to 3 now for Miami. Well, it's no secret that MP was a very controversial pick, Greg, by this team. The debate between him and Shep Owens will be argued for a long time, I'm sure.
And you can see both sides of the argument. A player who does the little things versus an athletic monster with upside. The fan base, though, has made it pretty clear they want it on. The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Good work there as it goes.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Van Vliet passes to Achua. Pass to Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Yurtseven. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
And the Raptors call time here.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the point, you just keep going.
Both teams. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Heat. He comes away with 11 points.
Miami Heat, 58. The Raptors, 55.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments. Some changes. Max Strus is checked in for Martin. Houdini comes in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Kyle Lowry. And then for Toronto, Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. Boucher comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Trent subbed in for Anunoby. So the Raptors 5 right now. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Achua is out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Boucher in at the small forward. Passes it to Boucher. And Vliet on the wing. To halt the run. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Picked off in midair. Trent outside. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. Pirtle. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Pirtle's got 8 points.
And Pirtle has a stick-with-it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the board.
And it goes down 2 points.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second-half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Back to Van Vliet for the 3. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Excellent play.
Substitutions here for the Raptors. Pirtle, he is checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Pascal Siakam comes in for Young. And Anunoby subbed in for Scotty Barnes.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Miami.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Butler.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Zeller is out there with Yurtsevin. Then it's Houdini. Then it's Robinson. And it's Jovic in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Martin passes to Banton. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Here's Houdini. Lets it go from the wing. Yurtsevin. Boom, he jams it straight down.
An impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Goes up on the high post. That shot off. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
And I can't lie, I've been pulling all these strings, now my hands tied. Know they love to kick you when you down, so I stay. I ain't got the time, baby girl, I'm trying to
MP, you got a minute?
Of course, sure.
Let's just hear about you working on some initiative to earn more fans.
Look, man, I've been meaning
I thought I was clear with you. Basketball comes first. End of story.
It does. But I got a lot of people in my ear telling me I gotta do other stuff too, man.
What, Freddie? What did I tell you about him?
I know what you said about Freddie, but just because you don't like him doesn't mean he's gonna disappear.
I told you, you talk to me if he gives you a hard time.
He's not giving me a hard time, Othello. The things that I do outside of the court does not distract me from what I need to do on the court or for this team.
I need you focused.
I am focused.
You are a critical building block for the future of this franchise.
I get it. And I appreciate it. I really, really do. But you gotta really trust me on this one. Because I got this.
Adam's on the line for you.
I'm serious. Let me know if Freddie gives you problems, here?
I promise you. You'll be the first one to know.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that. Give me the... Adam! It's been too long, bro.
All right, we're here at the 2K headquarters, and the dev team is working feverishly to get 2K24 out the door for all of you. And one big step in that process is actually happening inside right now. And today to talk about that, I'm joined by gameplay director Mike Wing. Mike, welcome back to 2K TV.
Hey, nice to see you again, Chris. Good to be here.
So I noticed we have some community members in there playing the game, giving feedback to you. What's it like for the development side to get direct feedback on the game early before launch?
Yeah, so we've been doing this.
Smitty, these two teams have been around the block a few times. Both rosters filled with veterans.
No surprise.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Lillard. Goes up off the inbound. Zeller with the rebound.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
And the basket by Houdini.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
The three is up. No good. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for the Portland Trailblazers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Fans, let them hear from you. Make some noise for your...
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Trailblazers.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Drew Eubanks. And it's Watford in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Portland starting the second.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
Here's Houdini. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Can't hit from in close. Portland has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Zeller with the rebound. Well, it's going to take something special now to get them back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem like it.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Dave. Portland in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been...
Substitution on the court. At the line for your Trailblazers, Cameron Reddish. At the line for one.
What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
Setting the floor for Miami. We've got Butler, Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Kyle Lowry, and it's Houdini in at the two.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
And the Heat's ability to stretch the floor, it's critical to their stars' success, Smitty.
It is. Guys like Butler and Bam Adebayo, they thrive when they have room to operate, B.A. It's an approach that continues to serve Miami well.
Portland, no good that time either.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
And he's going for the oop here. And Adebayo slams it in.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Simons finds Reddish. Pass to Sharp. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Shoots. They get it back. Clanks the putback jam.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
From 11 feet away, the putback. It's good on the putback.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
Portland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Outside Reddish. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Sharp.
Miami foul.
So for the Blazers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic, and Watford subbed in for Grant. Strus, he's checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Lowry. Here's Sharp. He's got 9. Here's Watford. He's guarded by Martin. Puts it up. Reddish misses.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
To the middle. Here's Martin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Martin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Here's Houdini. And the three-pointer goes.
3 points.
He has 7. 15 seconds left to play in the third. The drive by Simons. Shoots over Hero. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Houdini. And so it's Portland closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular.
close game sees Miami taking this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. So long.
What do you say to the people who question the wisdom of your decision to participate in a PR offensive to win over the hearts and minds of the city?
Well, first of all, I wouldn't phrase it like that, Nate. A PR offensive to win over the hearts and mind of the city? I mean, it makes it sound like I'm dropping propaganda pamphlets out of an airplane or something. Bro, all I'm trying to do is help the people in my community and get to know them better. That's it.
Well, listen, you know, I don't question your desire to support your community. but what I've reported on is much more sophisticated than a simple desire to help. I mean, it seems a little, how do you say, calculated.
Okay, well, I'm the kind of guy that takes a very systematic approach to everything that I do. So I asked for the team's help on this because they've been part of this community for a long time, you know? And they have roots here, and I thought that it may be able to help me establish a relationship with the fans. You know, it's not some sort of evil scheme that's going on here. You know, I just know that if I want to accomplish something, I need to set a goal for myself. Simple as that.
I mean, okay. Well, that's fair enough. I'm just asking questions here, MP.
Well, that's just one way to put it.
Well, okay. Well, how would you put it?
You know, man, it feels like you're trying to stir up some drama right now. But honestly, I'm not even mad about it, because that's your job, so I'll give you that. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to not stand up for myself, though. You know, I'm not built that way and never have been. So you'll see for yourself soon enough.
Okay, you got it.
I was wondering if I could ask you about Nate White's report that you've been asked to participate in PR initiatives by the team.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I think it sounds like a really cool idea, and I'm wondering if you can talk about maybe some of the things you might be doing or some of the things you might be looking forward to.
Hey, I'd just like to clear something up really quickly. This isn't just some cynical marketing ploy. You know, it's a legitimate desire to do good in this community.
Okay. Thanks for the clarification.
Yeah, for sure. And to answer your question, there's not one thing that I'm excited by. You know, it's just an idea that I get to use my platform, you know, my position in society to help people. You know, it's always been one of the most exciting things about being a pro athlete to me, at least. You know, so as soon as I got to the league, you know, I made sure I had a plan in place to go by doing that.
And the organization has helped you with that?
Without a doubt. You know, they've let me know that I've got their full support, which I'm so thankful for. You know, but it's up to me and my team to drive this, so I think that's really cool as well. You know, if it was them telling me what to do, I could see why people would have an issue with it, but it's not like that at all.
That's great. Sounds like the city will be lucky to have you around, MP.
Thanks, man.
And I can't lie, I've been pulling all these strings, now my hands tied. Know they love to kick you when you down, so I stay. I ain't got the time, baby girl, I'm tryna take time. They threw dirt all on my name, I came back making landslides. Moving like I never had the chances in my past life. It's that show of heart, there ain't no beating, making. I might turn my chances to a mansion and the Atlas to attention. I need millions in my pension, all them things that I want expensive. I
I see you out there doing work.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Now we're rolling. Hey, right here. Keep it going. Just like that. One more.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Come on!
I see someone wants to work on their threes. Let's get it set up. All day, baby. More.
Just keep it creepy, baby.
Great game.
Get off my court.
Hey.
Come here.
Were you looking to talk?
Now.
Okay, I'm coming over right now.
Sit.
Yes, ma'am. Where would you like me to sit? Anywhere. Let me know.
Oh my gosh, no, I'm not talking to you. I'm watching my dogs. They're
You know, Ricky did mention that earlier. How old is she?
they, dogs, plural.
Sorry.
They're fighting again, as per usual. And then that agitates Frida. So now she went and she stole Agnetha's squeaky because she's a chewer. She likes to chew. And now she's under the bed. But that's Ulf's spot. And so now Ulf's crammed in there with Jonas.
That sounds like a lot of dogs, but anything you got for me?
Oh, yes. Do you remember that little puff piece I was telling you about?
I don't.
It doesn't matter. So I lined something up
All
with
right,
you
all
with
right.
John Luck. Okay, he is perfect for this. He is nice. He's easy. He's helpful. He's just like my little baby Lynn. Yes, he is. And he's going to make you look great. He's going to do it today. Once I give him a call, because obviously it is only if you think it's a good idea.
I feel like you gave him a call already. Yeah, did you or did you not?
I thought you think it was a good idea.
It is a good idea.
Obviously.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So, do you always compare us to your dogs, or is this something new, a new little hobby?
Jonas is Ricky. And then Jenny's Mila.
Okay.
I'm Benny. And you're Bjorn. but you got a little bit of Frida in you.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Frida
so
would.
I would, I would like to get some more information about this meetup, and I will meet up with John. How's that sound?
A true Bjorn. Yeah, you should. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, so good. So good and so sweet.
Hey, MP, how are you?
My man John, what's going on, man?
All right, all right.
You chilling?
No, I'm chilling. I'm here doing all right.
All right.
Hey, listen, you'll tell Ashley that I was here on time, right? Well, early, right, actually?
Yeah, bro. Everything all right?
Yeah.
You scared me, man.
No, everything's fine. Everything's fine. She scares me a little, though.
Ashley. Bro, she's a sweetheart, man.
Yeah, no, I'm missing couples therapy because she said this was more important, so.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. You know we could just, reschedule. I can come back another time.
No. Come on,
Are you
MP.
sure?
No, it's fine, MP. There'll always be another therapy session, right?
All right.
Okay. Let's get started. So, you've had a little time now to get acclimated to your new team and your new city. How have you felt adapting to this new environment?
Well, it's a big change, and I'm still figuring out my place here.
Would you say that's because of you or external factors?
I say it's external factors mostly. Yeah. Because, I'm the same guy I've always been. You know what I'm saying? But because of how things went down on draft night, I got a little bit of a uphill battle here.
That does sound tough, but would you say that maybe that's unfair to you?
Nah. First off, that's life, and that's not how I view things at all. Fear ain't got nothing to do with this at all. So all I'm gonna do is keep being me, and those external factors that you were talking about, they're gonna turn into my favor sooner or later.
Okay then, last question.
Uh-oh.
Now that you're finding your footing on this team and with the fans, if you look ahead to the end of the season, where do you see yourself and this team?
Ooh, okay, how about this? I can either give you the same boring answer that everyone else gives you, or I could talk to you about where I see myself in this city a year from now.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think your readers might find that a little bit more interesting.
Well, okay, sure, I can pivot.
Yeah?
Where do you see yourself in this city? What's next for MP?
Well, this may not be my hometown, but this is my home now. You see what I did there?
I like that.
I mean, I'm just looking forward to having a positive impact on the lives of the people that live here.
How so?
Well, obviously delivering on that promise of delivering a championship. Sooner or later, that's everyone's goal. But I also plan on working off the court to improve and enhance the lives of everyone who lives in this city, basketball fan or not. You know what I'm saying? Because community is pretty big to me. You know what I'm saying? And I want to use my profile as well as my resources to help really make this community flourish.
Well, thank you, MP. It's been great spending time with you.
Likewise, man.
Hey, now tell Ashley I said hello, and I'm sorry.
For what, bro? What's going on?
I don't even know anymore.
All right, check this out, John. Let's take this one day at a time.
Okay.
All right? You'll get there, man. And send the best to the missus, all right?
Okay, will do. Thanks, man.
Brother.
Okay.
We focus on gameplay for this event, and they come in with very fresh perspectives of 23, right? So they've been on it all year long. So their brains there, they're still using kind of exploits or things that they really like in 23 to try to be successful. So they come in trying to do those things right away, and they see that a lot of things have been fixed or changed. And so for us, it's helpful for them to remember, because we've been in the trenches for so long. Like some of the things that they thought they'd be complaining about, like, oh yeah, we fixed that, 3 months ago. And so it's helpful for us to just be reassured that some of those things are gone, and now they got to look for new exploits to
exactly.
beat people with.
Go break the game. That's what I tell them. Go break the game and be honest with Mike. Don't just come in here and tell them things you like, find things you don't like. What's it been like for you and all your gameplay team to meet the community and interact with the community, and then have them playing the product before launch?
Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one. And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it's...
Substitution
for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Kevon Looney. Payton comes in for Draymond Green. Thompson, he's checked in for Owens. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. And Shep Owens dealing with some foul trouble after that last one.
And MP was smart to attack Owens on that one. Forced him to pick up a foul. And will be laughing if Owens is forced to sit.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Tyler Hero out there with Houdini. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's Cody Zeller. And it's Yurtsevin in at the 5 spot. Nice shot by Thompson.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
The Heat trail by 10. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. They need this. The Warriors pull it in.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Here's Strus. Buries it down low.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Here's Thompson. And so it's Andrew Wiggins making highlights for the Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly.
22. Here we go. Make some noise, fans, for your
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Klay Thompson, Jonathan Kuminga out there with Looney. Then there's Payton, and it's Poole in at the 1. Warriors leading by 5. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
And it's in there. Houdini's got 5 points in the quarter. One of the big talking points with MP, can he make the leap to the pro game? Greg, do you think his game translates?
Skills-wise, he was tremendous in the college game. The question is the physical side. We'll have to find out if MP can handle it.
So it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point.
50. The Heat, 44.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been.
Substitution
Checked in for Jimmy Butler. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And then Oladipo with the jam.
And I love it whenever Oladipo gets tricky with it. Putting on a show for everyone with that one.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Lowry out there with Oladipo. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Houdini. And it's Martin in at the 4-man position. And we've still got some time left in this one, Greg, but Owens is outscoring MP.
And that is such a key matchup. Shep is up in it thus far, but MP has some time to put some points on the board.
Warriors leading by 5. Poole kicks to Thompson. Here's Poole. 5 points in the game. And it's Wiggins missing.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
Outside Curry. Back to Poole, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Owens is checked in for the Warriors. Then for the Heat, Yurtseven's checked in for Caleb Martin. Pat Strus comes in for Oladipo. And Hero subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And Greg, this team can't afford to lose Owens to fouling out. He'll need to be very careful from this point on.
Yeah, he's too important a player to lose at this stage. I'm sure MP is going to do everything he can to try and foul him out.
Trying to get open is Adebayo. They get the rebound, and Adebayo throws it down.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
And Green slams it in.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he's sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Warriors have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Thompson outside. Poole against Hero. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here, and the Warriors making a change. Changes here for the Warriors. Green comes in for Thompson. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Owens. And a new group in for the Heat. Zeller uses the glass to finish the layup.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
And the call will go against Houdini. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Good on the foot.
Substitution on the court. At the line for the Dubs, Dante DiVincenzo. Shooting 1.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
From deep three-point range, Vincent misses. Robinson for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan.
And I can't lie, I've been pulling all these strings, now my hands tied. Know they love to kick you when you down, so I stay. I ain't got the time, baby girl, I'm trying to take time. They threw dirt all on my name, I came back making landslides. Moving like I never had the chances in my past life. It's that show of heart, there ain't no beating making. I might turn my chances to a mansion and the Atlas to attention. I need millions in my pension. All them things that I want expensive. I put it all in the rest on the checklist. Please don't ask why I move so restless. You know the prodigy.
So when you can just have a conversation about